Scattered across remote mountains, hidden valleys, and forested coasts are villages so unique they defy belief. These settlements preserve ancient traditions, extraordinary architecture, and breathtaking harmony with nature. Many remain untouched by modern development, protected by distance, terrain, or time itself. Each village tells a story of resilience, beauty, and cultural richness, far from the world's attention. Now, let's journey to the most astonishing villages no one believed could truly exist. Meteora monastic villages. Meteora monastic villages in central Greece are a monastic complex built atop giant sandstone pillars formed millions of years ago by wind and water erosion. These stone columns rise to an average height of 1,300 feet, resembling massive fortress walls reaching straight into the sky. Originally, monks chose this remote site for seclusion and safety from historical turmoil, which gradually developed into a monastic community with a unique way of life. Solid stone structures, wooden ladders, and steep passages reflect the ingenuity of medieval construction under extreme conditions. Today, Meteora is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, valued for both its religious significance and its role in Greek cultural history. It stands as evidence of human resilience and creativity in harmonizing spiritual devotion with a monumental natural landscape. Rhina Village, Norway. Rhina is a fishing village on the Lofoten Islands of Norway, where sea and mountains converge into a striking natural panorama. Surrounded by cliffs rising more than 1,300 feet, the settlement is framed by a natural arc that protects rows of traditional wooden houses standing by the shoreline. The waters are so clear that layers of sand and seaweed can be seen beneath the surface, reflecting the shifting colors of the Arctic sky. Rhine is an ideal location to witness the northern lights during winter, when glowing ribbons of light sweep across the night sky. In summer, the midnight sun keeps the village bathed in continuous daylight for weeks, offering a rare experience of life untouched by darkness. With a clear blend of natural scenery and enduring culture, Rhine has become an iconic destination of Arctic Norway. Burano Island Village. Burano is an island located in the Venetian Lagoon, about 4 miles from the city of Venice, and is famous for its brightly colored houses that form a striking mosaic when viewed from afar. Each house is painted in vivid tones, creating a unique identification system that once helped fishermen navigate back through thick fog. Narrow canals weave between rows of colorful houses, reflecting sunlight and creating a shimmering water maze. Since the 16th century, Burano has been renowned for its handmade lace craft, once considered a luxury product exported across Europe. Today, the island still preserves this tradition, with small workshops passing down ancestral techniques through generations. With an area of only about 52 acres, Burano offers visitors an experience of compact cultural richness, where architecture, craftsmanship, and water landscapes combine to make it one of Italy's most distinctive villages. Shirakawa Go. Shirakawa Go is an ancient village located in the Hida Mountains of central Japan, famous for its wooden houses with steep thatched roofs known as gasho zukuri. These roofs were designed with a slope of about 60 degrees, allowing heavy winter snow to slide off easily without placing pressure on the wooden frame. In winter, snow can reach more than 6 feet, turning the entire village into a white landscape that resembles a living painting. In 1995, Shirakawa-go was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized as a remarkable place to explore the harmony of traditional architecture and harsh natural conditions. Each house usually has 3 to 4 floors, with the upper floors used for silkworm cultivation and silk production, while the lower floors serve as living and storage spaces. The blend of architecture, nature, and history makes Shirakawa-go a vivid example of human adaptability and creativity. Oya, located at the northern tip of Santorini, is known for its whitewashed architecture and blue-domed roofs against the backdrop of the Aegean Sea. Built on the rim of an ancient volcanic crater, it rises about 230 feet above sea level, offering panoramic views of the vast ocean. Narrow stone-paved streets wind through houses painted in white lime, interspersed with small churches and 19th-century buildings that reflect the maritime history of the Mediterranean. Oya is famous for its sunsets, when the sun descends and reflects on the white walls, turning the entire landscape into a living canvas of light. The Mediterranean climate, with hot, dry summers and mild winters, has shaped a slow-paced lifestyle, along with small vineyards and olive gardens that are part of its agricultural tradition. Today, Oya stands as an iconic destination of Greece, where natural landscapes harmonize with human creations, preserving history while reflecting human creativity across centuries. Chefchaouen. Founded in the 15th century, this Moroccan city sits at an elevation of about 1,840 feet above sea level, nestled within the Rif Mountains. The city is renowned for thousands of buildings painted in shades of blue, from walls and windows to stairways, creating a rare, uniform appearance found almost nowhere else. The blue tones are not only aesthetic, but also help reflect sunlight, keeping interiors cooler during the hot summer months. Narrow stone-paved alleys wind along the mountainside, forming a maze where visitors can observe traditional architecture influenced by both Islamic and Spanish culture. Local markets display colorful textiles, handicrafts, and spices, showcasing the diversity of cultural and commercial life. Beyond its urban charm, the city is surrounded by lush valleys and limestone slopes that provide abundant water to its inhabitants. It stands as clear evidence of how humans create a harmonious living space, where architecture, color, and terrain form a lasting cultural symbol. Rio Maggiore. One of the 5 iconic villages of Cinque Terre, Rio Maggiore is an impressive destination located along the Ligurian coast of northern Italy. The village was built on steep cliffs, with multi-story houses painted in vibrant colors stacked tightly together, creating a striking visual scene when viewed from afar. Its main street is only a few yards wide, connecting steep stairways and narrow stone alleys that reflect the typical urban structure of Italian coastal villages. The area is surrounded by hillside vineyards, where locals have constructed sturdy terraces over centuries, both to produce wine and to prevent soil erosion. Thanks to its geographical position, Rio Maggiore serves as a gateway to the sea, where traditional fishing boats still anchor at the small harbor and supply the local seafood demand. The combination of architecture, terrain, and fishing life makes Rio Maggiore a vivid example of human resilience in adapting to the harsh conditions of sea and mountains. Colmar. Colmar is a city in the Alsace region of northeastern France, notable for its canals and traditional timber-framed houses dating back to the Middle Ages. The city covers about 25 square miles and sits at an average elevation of 620 feet above sea level, which provides a mild climate suitable for wine production. The average annual temperature is around 50 degrees Fahrenheit, with warm summers and moderately cold winters. Colmar is regarded as the center of the Alsace wine route, with hundreds of vineyards stretching across the surrounding hillsides, contributing to the reputation of France's Riesling and Gewürztraminer wines. The city is also known for its museum network, including the Unterlinden Museum that preserves the famous Eisenheim altarpiece, reflecting the artistic and religious values of the 16th century. Located about 40 miles south of Strasbourg and close to the borders of Germany and Switzerland, Colmar has become an important gateway for continental European exchange. Hallstatt. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Hallstatt stands as a unique combination of cultural history and striking natural surroundings that span thousands of years. Located beside Lake Hallstätter Sea and surrounded by the Dachstein Mountains rising above 9,850 feet, this Austrian village was once one of the most significant salt mining centers of Europe during the Iron Age. The traditional wooden houses built along the steep slopes reflect both resilience and adaptation to challenging terrain. The harmony of calm waters, towering mountains, and historic architecture creates a vivid landscape rich with history. Seasonal changes further enhance its character, with snow blanketing rooftops in winter and vibrant green forests reflecting on the lake during summer. The ancient salt mines and transport routes demonstrate Hallstatt's essential role in shaping early European trade networks. Today, Hallstatt attracts visitors worldwide, offering a journey through natural beauty, architectural heritage, and cultural continuity. Garzadelua village is a small settlement on Vaga Island in the Faroe Islands, remarkable for its isolated position surrounded by mountains and the ocean. Situated at about 230 feet above sea level, the village was once accessible only by a steep mountain path or by boat, binding the lives of its residents closely to the raw power of nature. One of its most striking features is the Mulafosser waterfall, cascading directly from the cliffs into the sea, forming a spectacular landmark of Gasa de Lure. The community is home to only a few dozen residents who rely on fishing and sheep farming while preserving traditional Nordic turf roof houses. Today, Gasa de Lure village has become one of the highlights of the Faroe Islands, attracting visitors with its rare harmony of mountains, sea, and waterfall. Castelfollit de la Roca. This village in Catalonia, Spain, is built on a basalt cliff that stretches about 0.6 miles long and rises nearly 164 feet above the river below. The cliff was formed by two overlapping lava flows thousands of years ago, creating a rare natural foundation in Europe. Covering less than 0.4 square miles, the village is marked by narrow stone-paved streets and houses constructed from volcanic rock, blending seamlessly with the massive basalt beneath. From the central square and bell tower, visitors can view the winding Fluvia River below and the green valleys stretching to the horizon. The dark stone walls and cliffside paths make the village appear as though it is carved from the basalt itself, leaving a lasting impression on all who visit. Manarola. One of the most distinctive villages of Cinque Terre in Italy, Manarola was built on steep cliffs facing the Ligurian Sea, where the natural slope has created a landscape both striking and unique. The tall multi-story houses with brightly colored facades stretch along the hillside, forming a continuous architectural cluster that seems stacked together, reflecting both the artistry of its builders and the challenge of the rugged terrain. The Ligurian Sea not only provides abundant marine resources, but also shapes a mild climate that allows vineyards to thrive on terraced slopes rising more than 820 feet above sea level. These vineyards, stretching across rocky hillsides, demonstrate human ingenuity in land use and are the foundation of a well-known local wine. The entire setting of Manarola stands as living proof of how people adapted to their environment, transforming difficult terrain into a thriving place of life and community. Positano. Located on the Amalfi Coast in southern Italy, Positano is a coastal town built dramatically on steep cliffs facing the Tyrrhenian Sea. Its colorful houses rise in tiers from elevations of about 1310 feet above sea level, creating a view that resembles a giant painting. Narrow, winding streets descend toward the beaches, lined with fine pebbles, once serving as a bustling trade hub during the Roman era. Stone stairways connect the entire settlement, functioning both as pedestrian paths and as the backbone of community life. With a population of just over 3,500, Positano stands not only as a renowned travel destination, but also as a cultural space where history, architecture, and nature merge into a rare and distinctive whole. Giethorn Village. Located in the Dutch province of Overijssel, Giethorn is often called the Venice of the North, with a network of canals stretching more than 50 miles across the village. The village originated in the 13th century when peat excavation created lakes and waterways that later became its main transport routes. The primary mode of travel here is small wooden whisper boats, powered by quiet engines to preserve the calm environment. Along the canals, hundreds of arched wooden bridges rise an average of 6 feet high, allowing boats to pass easily. Houses follow Dutch traditional architecture with thatched roofs, brick walls, and flower gardens, reflecting a lifestyle close to nature. Today, Giethorn has become one of the Netherlands' most remarkable destinations, offering visitors a chance to experience a life shaped by waterways and a balance between human construction and natural scenery. Cimiez-la-Rotonde is an ancient village located on the Plateau of Provence in southern France, distinguished by its long history and characteristic stone architecture. The village is renowned for the 12th century Rotonde building, a unique circular structure that once served as a defensive fortress and later became the heart of community activities. Cobblestone streets wind through houses built from local limestone, reflecting a lifestyle deeply connected with the surrounding landscape. Cimiez-la-Rotonde is also well known for its lavender cultivation, with purple fields stretching across the horizon and producing essential oils highly valued across Europe. It stands as a vivid example of a rural French community that has preserved its heritage for centuries while remaining open to the wider world. Popeye Village. Popeye Village in Malta is a unique wooden settlement built in 1979 for the production of the Popeye movie, and it has since become one of the country's most distinctive tourist attractions. The site lies along Anchor Bay and features more than 15 colorful wooden houses constructed with imported materials from the Netherlands and Canada, showcasing the craftsmanship of Hollywood set design in the 1980s. Built on a sloping hillside above the sea, the houses are connected by narrow wooden walkways, forming a complete setting that resembles a living fairy tale village. A museum and exhibition space preserve props, costumes, and photographs from the film production, allowing visitors to step directly into the cinematic past that has been carefully maintained. The clear blue waters of Anchor Bay provide an ideal setting for swimming, boating, and sightseeing, transforming the village into a combined experience of cinema and coastal leisure. Today, Popeye Village stands not just as an old film set, but as a vivid testament to how a movie can shape and grow into a lasting cultural and tourist heritage. Civita di Bagnoregio. Located in central Italy, Civita di Bagnoregio is a historic village perched atop a volcanic plateau rising about 14 and 50 feet above sea level. And today, it can only be reached by a pedestrian bridge nearly 980 feet long. Founded by the Etruscans more than 2,500 years ago, the village has preserved its medieval identity with narrow stone-paved streets, ancient gates, and characteristic golden tufa stone houses. The soft volcanic rock beneath the plateau has been eroded for centuries by wind and rain, placing the settlement at constant risk of collapse and reducing its permanent population to only a few dozen residents. Despite this fragility, Civita di Bagnoregio attracts millions of visitors each year, providing vital resources for conservation and making it one of the most remarkable tourist destinations in Italy. Civita di Bagnoregio stands as a striking example of the fragile balance between humans and the natural world, where time, stone, and human craftsmanship together shaped one of Italy's most unique landmarks. Yite Watermill Village. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, Yite Watermill Village is a unique cluster of wooden mills built along a fast-flowing stream, originally constructed in the 17th century to grind grain for local communities. Each mill is built entirely of oak wood, supported by stone bases and sturdy wooden frames, forming a rustic yet functional architectural chain that blends naturally with the surrounding landscape. Water from Pleva Lake is directed through wooden channels, turning the mill wheels and powering the entire grinding mechanism inside. Each mill is modest in size, typically about 20 feet wide and 15 feet tall, just enough to house the stone grinding wheel and storage space. Yite Watermill Village stands as both a living testament to traditional craftsmanship and a reminder of the enduring relationship between humans and nature across centuries. Sant'Agata dei Goti. Located in the Campania region of southern Italy, this ancient town has a history spanning more than 2,000 years, standing out with its medieval architecture built on a long and narrow basalt cliff. The houses seem to cling tightly to the vertical rock face, creating an impressive architectural sight from afar, especially when sunlight highlights the natural stone colors. At the center, stone-built landmarks such as Romanesque churches and Renaissance palaces clearly reflect the layers of history through their architecture. Narrow cobblestone streets guide visitors through scenes reminiscent of past centuries, where arched doorways, wrought iron balconies, and stone walls remain intact. Today, Sant'Agata de' Goti stands as both a testimony to enduring history and a prime example of how people have thrived in harmony with rugged terrain for centuries. Pinganjuang Rice Terrace Village. Located in southern China, this village is famous for its rice terraces stretching across mountain slopes from about 1,000 feet to nearly 3,600 feet above sea level, creating a landscape that resembles golden waves. Built more than 600 years ago by the Zhuang people, these terraces transformed steep hillsides into a solid agricultural structure with artistic value. The terraces shift colors through the seasons: lush green in spring, shimmering silver when filled with water in summer, golden yellow in autumn, and muted tones in winter. Traditional wooden stilt houses of the Zhuang are scattered along the slopes, blending naturally with the vast terraced fields. The winding paths leading into the village reflect a harmonious link between natural landscapes and human labor. Today, Pinganjuang Rice Terrace Village stands as an important symbol of China's terraced farming landscapes, preserving cultural heritage while sustaining the livelihood of local communities. Zermatt Village. Zermatt Village, located at the base of the mighty Matterhorn, is one of Switzerland's most famous villages due to its unique position at about 5,250 feet above sea level, where visitors can admire the pyramid-shaped peak rising 14,690 feet. Cars are not allowed in the village, replaced by small electric vehicles and horse-drawn carriages, creating a clean and quiet environment. The railway line to Zermatt is the only connection to the outside world, offering a journey through gorges and icy valleys. It is the starting point for many renowned climbing routes, attracting explorers and skiers seeking to challenge themselves and nature. Beyond tourism, Zermatt is also a center for environmental research and preservation, helping protect the alpine landscape for future generations. Huacachina Desert Oasis Village. Huacachina is a unique desert oasis located among Peru's towering sand dunes about 3 miles from the city of Ica, where a green lagoon lies in stark contrast to the dry desert, surrounded by tall palm trees. The small village formed around the lagoon has become a distinctive destination, featuring a rare freshwater lake of about 5 acres, sustained by underground aquifers in the middle of the vast sands. Surrounding the oasis are dunes rising up to 490 feet, where visitors can experience sandboarding or high-speed dune buggy rides, turning Huacachina into South America's adventure hub in the desert. Temperatures here shift dramatically between day and night, creating sharp contrasts between daytime heat and evening coolness, giving the desert landscape dynamic energy. Today, it remains one of the rare natural oases worldwide, offering both tourism value and a glimpse of humanity's enduring connection with the desert. Wengen Village. Wengen is a famous mountain village located in the heart of the Swiss Alps, standing at about 4,180 feet above sea level, surrounded by towering snow-covered peaks. The village is car-free, and visitors can only reach it by train or cable car, creating a quiet and fresh mountain environment. With more than 100 miles of hiking trails and ski runs, this is a perfect destination for both summer and winter, attracting outdoor enthusiasts. Traditional wooden houses, scattered across green slopes, blend with alpine landscapes to form a classic Swiss scene. This is one of Switzerland's most outstanding destinations, combining natural scenery with unique mountain culture. Ben Haddou is an ancient clay fortress on the edge of the Sahara Desert, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1987, standing out with its traditional Kasbah architecture built from red earth and palm wood. This site was once a major stop along the trade route linking Marrakesh with the Sahara and sub-Saharan regions, where gold, salt, and rare goods were exchanged for centuries. Its defensive walls, rising about 33 feet, were engineered to endure harsh desert climates and protect residents from external invasions. Beyond history, the site has also served as a filming location for many major productions, thanks to its authentic, medieval-like cityscape. Today, Ben Haddou stands as a testimony to the blend of strategic purpose, commercial value, and architectural artistry, making it one of Morocco's most iconic landmarks. Molinong Village. Located in Meghalaya, India, Molinong is recognized as the cleanest village in Asia and a remarkable stop in the journey through northeast India. Every household uses its own bamboo basket for waste, and villagers sweep the paths daily, maintaining a green and sustainable lifestyle. Surrounded by dense tropical forests with towering trees, the village enjoys cool shade and fresh air throughout the year. Visitors can also admire traditional bamboo and wooden structures that showcase skilled craftsmanship and a strong connection to nature. Molinong stands as a model of community discipline and sustainable development, attracting travelers worldwide eager to experience harmony between humans and nature. Bibury Village. Bibury Village in the Cotswolds of England has long been recognized as one of the country's most iconic villages, with its distinctive limestone architecture dating back to the 17th century. The village lies along the clear waters of the River Colne, where the gentle flow shapes a landscape that draws visitors seeking the essence of the English countryside. Stone cottages with steep slate roofs, small windows, and moss-covered walls create a setting that blends seamlessly with nature, reflecting traditional construction styles preserved for centuries. A stone-paved path leads through the village, guiding travelers past meadows and ancient trees, where spring blooms with color and autumn turns into a golden carpet of leaves. Frequently featured in guidebooks and documentaries, Bibury continues to symbolize the lasting beauty of traditional architecture and landscape.